Hello, my name is Wade, and this is my wife Jamie, and we're very excited to share our experience with Mosaic. We lost about 57 pounds combined on Tracy's plan, and it's only fitting that we share our experience because it's been quite extraordinary. Jamie, what do you have to say?
Well, we actually became vegetarians about a year ago, and we were what I like to call, or what I told Tracy, we're bad vegetarians. It was a lot of pasta and bread and all this bad stuff, and we were gaining weight and feeling lousy, and, Wade was having trouble sleeping, and both of us, especially me, I have migraines, they were just out of control. And so we started with Tracy doing the 21-day cleanse to just kind of reset and start over. And the cleanse itself helped us get some structure and figure out how to just get back on track more than anything. I will have to say, one of the biggest values for me was having the support group. So the Facebook group to get ideas, and to just, if I'm having a bad day or Wade was running into a problem, Tracy was always there to give us answers to questions or moral support or whatever we needed during those first 21 days.
Yeah, so again, I think our experience has been even more so than most. I've seen a really big change. Let's just start. Let me just go into some of the easy and the harder parts of this. So some of the hard parts were giving up caffeine, and of course I like my wine and my vodka, and so those two pieces were a little challenging, and then the giving up of the caffeine came with some headaches early on. But some of the easy stuff was actually not only easy but enjoyable. I'd call it easy and enjoyable. The switch to eating and drinking the type of foods that were needed to be on the cleanse actually were quite enjoyable. After we did it for about a week, I really didn't miss any flavors or any flavoring. In fact, we're still eating that way today, and it's been well over 7 months. And we've probably only moved off the cleanse just a little bit. Otherwise, we're still doing it. We've turned it into a lifestyle, basically. So it's not so much a cleanse anymore. We just started to love how things tasted and the freshness. And now if we do slip and have something that's even borderline, it doesn't even taste good, and we feel immediately bad.
Yuck.
And so
So there were some moments that were hard during the cleanse. Like there were some things that we craved that we didn't have.
of course.
Like for me, it was nuts, and having nut milk in my smoothies and not having that was hard at first. And halfway through the cleanse, when most people were adding meats back in, we didn't get to add anything more back in. So you didn't have that like midway reward for us, or I shouldn't say we couldn't add. We chose not to. And that was hard. That midway reward, I'm sure, for those that add it back in is great.
Yeah, but now we're quite a bit beyond that. I think we're now 7 months from that.
It's not
And
7 months.
isn't it 6 months?
No.
No, well, and
more
not much has changed. In fact, we're still eating very healthy, like extremely healthy.
Yeah, we added back in. You're covering my part.
Oh, okay. What do we add back in?
We added back in basically eggs and nuts and nut butters and nut milks,
Nuts
and then a little bit of cheese
and wine.
That was the first thing added back in for him, was the alcohol.
That's really all we've added back. That's off of the original cleanse. Some of the benefits that I've got, I've gotten a lot of benefits because I had a very big problems with energy and sleep. And so about 2 weeks into the cleanse, my energy level just spiked. It went through the roof. And that is still to this day. I have tons of energy. I don't feel like taking that 1 o'clock nap. My sleep quality has gotten so much better. And weight loss has been huge. I'm down, somewhere around 30 pounds and holding it off easily. I don't feel hungry ever. And it's funny to me how I see what I eat now, and I look at the portion size, and I'm getting more nutrients in those small portions than eating all that junk food and going to the restaurants. I mean, you'd be shocked at the size of something that's full of nutrients versus how little nutrients you get in a big plate full of something. I almost should think I'd be tired or something, but it's the exact opposite. It's crazy, all the junk that's in food nowadays. So yeah, again, I felt it only fitting to be able to tell our story and the amount of success we've gotten. We tell everybody nowadays, and I want everybody to try it because our lives have changed. And I definitely can recommend it. And Tracy was awesome. I spoke with her on and off, and she was just great and supportive. And I think she was actually very impressed with our results as well. I think we're two of the people that have probably reaped the most rewards from them.